What's up, guys? Aiden here. We're back again with another episode of Just a Lazy Boy. Now, today we're going to be doing something that might be a little bit too early to tell, but, who cares? We're going to be doing this again right before the NBA season starts. If you clicked on the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're predicting the NBA standings for the East and West for the next upcoming NBA season. Now, today we're going to start off with the West. The hated West, the one no one likes. Everyone hates the West for some reason. I don't know. I think it's because they got all the talent over there. But it doesn't really matter. We're going to start off with the West. And today we're going to go 1 through 9. I could go 1 through 10 because, the play-in tournament. But I don't think they're doing it this season. You correct me if I'm wrong. Write it down in the comments. But I'm pretty sure they're not doing it this season. So, at number 1. Number 1 seed in the West, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. Yes, you heard it here, the Memphis Grizzlies. Jamal Murray proved that he can bring this team to pretty far. He could lead this team. Now, I'm afraid he might be a little bit injury prone. The way he's been jumping and he's been doing all this stuff is giving me very bad Derrick Rose vibes. Not looking forward to it. Hopefully not, but if he stays healthy, I got them as the number 1 seed. Number 2, and very, very close. I got it to the last few games that this seeding is gonna be what's the word? Gonna be picked. The Suns are gonna be the number 2 seed. They're gonna be very close. 1 or 2 games. They're gonna be 1 or 2 games off, but at the end of the day, they're going to probably be the number 2 seed, in my opinion. And the only reason I say that is because they've proved to be a winning team, and they pretty much have the exact same team. So unless they do something with DeAndre Ayton, which I doubt right now, I don't think they're going to do anything because he has a full-on contract. So it's already too late to do any trades or anything like that for him. But they're going to be the number 2 seed. They're a winning team. That's just what's going to happen. They're just going to be the number 2 once again, or number 1, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be number 2. Number 3. Now, this one's going to be it's going to be a little bit of a shocker. I got the Dallas Mavericks as the number 3 seed. Luka Doncic has proved over and over again that he is that guy. He's that guy. He's that player, and he's going to win games for you. With or without another good player on the team, he's going to make the playoffs. He's made the playoffs the last couple of years, and he's gone pretty far. Last season, he made the conference finals. Come on. The dude is playing ball, and they got Tim Hardaway Jr. coming back from injury, and a new addition of Christian Wood. Yes, Christian Wood. Y'all probably don't even know who that is. Y'all probably don't even pay attention to that man. But that man just came from Houston. He is nice. He's a beast. If you actually watch his game, the guy can ball. The guy can he's 6'11" or 6'10". He could put the ball on the floor. He could shoot. He could play defense. He does it all. He's not a superstar, but he is a very, very good player, and he's going to help them win more games than they ever have before. And with that trio, Spencer Dinwiddie, Luka Doncic, and Christian Wood, I believe they are going to take the number 3 seed in the West. Hands down, they're gonna do it, and you could doubt me all you want. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be the next big team. Watch. And number 4, a team that I hold very dear to my heart, very dear. The Warriors. The Warriors are gonna be the number 4 seed. Now, the Warriors just came off of a championship run. They're still gonna be a great team. They're gonna have an addition of James Wiseman coming off of his injury, and they got a young core of Jonathan Kuminga, Jordan Poole, Moody, all these guys getting better throughout the offseason. They are going to stay a winning team. Will they win the championship again? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I would like them to, because that's my favorite team. That is my favorite team. I'm gonna let you know right now. Steph Curry, favorite player of all time, goated point guard, but that's my favorite team. So will they win the championship again? I don't know, but they are definitely, in my opinion, going to be a top 4 seed. They have to be. They're too well coached, too good of a team. Now they're too deep of a team, so they're going to be the number 4 seed in my opinion. Number 5, another shocker. I got the Timberwolves as the number 5 seed. Yes, you heard it here first. The Timberwolves will be a top 5 seed with a superstar up and coming Andrew Andrew Anthony Edwards, a new defensive player of the year player, Rudy Gobert, Cat Cat playing just how Cat plays, D'Angelo Russell playing how he plays. I think that the Timberwolves are going to be a top 5 seed. They're going to be, in my opinion, number 5. They're going to be number 5. Anthony Edwards is that guy. He's not Luka Doncic level. He's not Kevin Durant level, Giannis level, LeBron level, but you can tell that he's that guy. He's a superstar. He's gonna have the ball in his hand to take the last shot. He's gonna do it, and every year he's just gonna get better. This season, I believe he's gonna be a lot better, and he's gonna be more of a superstar and being more of the guy on that team. So I think that with Rudy Gobert as an addition, they're gonna be set. I think they're gonna be pretty good. Number six, the world's most hated team. I got the Los Angeles Lakers as the number six seed. Yes. I know that, no one likes the Lakers and everyone's going to get on Westbrook. They can call him Westbrook all they want. But I think this season they're going to regroup as a team. Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. They're going to regroup as a team. And they're gonna work out their differences. They have a new coach, a new system. They picked up a couple good guys to put on the bench. Hopefully they play good, because it seems like everyone that ever joins a team, whoever joins the Lakers, they always end up not playing to how they normally would on another team. But it is what it is. I think they're gonna regroup and they're gonna be the 6th seed. Simple as that. Now, these next 3 picks, in my opinion, were the hardest picks in the West because I think all of these teams are very good. I believe they're all very, very good. And honestly, they could be higher on this list. They really can. They each have the potential to be higher on this list. And it was very difficult to put them at 7, 8, and 9. Very difficult. But at number 7, after the Lakers, I got the Pelicans. Yes, the Pelicans. Now, they might be one of the most slept on teams in the entire NBA right now. I think a lot of you forget that Zion Williamson has been injured and has not played. And they have still had a pretty decent record with the team that they have. And adding CJ McCollum on that team, they almost made the playoffs last season. They almost made the playoffs. Wait, or did they make? No, they did make the playoffs last season. They are a good team without Zion Williamson. Now, with Zion coming back from injury and being able to play, being the guy that he is, I think that is a very, very scary team. Very scary team. I would not bet against them. I almost didn't bet against them last season when they went in the playoffs. They are a good team. CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson. They have guys on that team that put in work. So do not be surprised with that team. They might be higher on this list later on. I might have to change this list. I'm gonna be honest with you. After that, I got at number 8. I got the Nuggets. Now the Nuggets are another team that always win. They always have a great record, and I think a major part of that is their coaching and setting their offense around Jokic, 2-time MVP, mind you. So I still think that they're going to be a good team, and they're still going to make the playoffs at number 8. Now, we have to remember Jamal Murray, I believe he also comes back from injury this season. He is a major part of their offense. Excuse me. He is a major part of their offense. With a guy like Jamal Murray coming back from injury, still having a good team that always has a good record, I think that the Nuggets will make the playoffs again, as they normally do. Will they be a team that can make the championship? Might be a little bit of a stretch. If they can get some guys, make some trades maybe, then I think they can be that team that makes the finals. But as of right now, they are the 8th seed. Now at number nine, this kills me. I know you guys probably been thinking about this team and saying, what happened to them? Why are you not saying to them? At number 9, I have the Los Angeles Clippers. Yes, I have the Los Angeles Clippers. I am not. The reason I have them at number 9 is because I am not fully 100% sure Kawhi Leonard will be playing this season. If he does, I might, once again, like I said, I'm going to have to change this list up because Kawhi Leonard is a very good player with Paul George, Reggie Jackson, and all these other guys that they have on that team. They are also a scary team that you need to look out for. But that all revolves around Kawhi Leonard actually playing this season. If he doesn't play this season, they're just going to be the same team they've been the last couple of years, or last 2 years, where they just don't make it. That's just what it is. They don't make it far enough because they don't have another guy on that team that can really, put in work. But if he does come back, also another team to look out for. So like I said, I will be changing or making another list right before the NBA season actually starts, just in case any trades or anything big like that happens. I will be making another list most likely, so I'll keep you posted on that. But that is my 1 through 9 on the Western Conference. Now moving on to the Eastern Conference. For some reason, everyone's favorite. Everyone loves the East. Don't know why. I don't know. But moving on to the East, we have at number 1, I think without really a doubt or a big surprise, I have the Celtics at number 1. Now, I don't have them at number 1 because they made the finals last season. I have them at number 1 because of the two additions that I know of right now, the two additions that they made to their team. That is why I have them at number 1. At point guard, they have added Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon is not a superstar, but he is a very good point guard. He plays defense, he is offensively skilled, and all around just a good player. Now, the Boston Celtics have never actually had a true point guard. Yes, they've had Marcus Smart, but Marcus Smart isn't a true point guard. I would more or less say he's a shooting guard. So they've never really had a true point guard. So now that they have Malcolm Brogdon, I think that they will be more offensively together. You know what I'm saying? They'll be more offensively together. And don't sleep on him because he can score. He can score. So he is another threat on that team that you have to look out for. And on the bench, they added Danilo Gallinari. Now, he may be one of the slowest players in the entire NBA, but boy, can that guy shoot. Boy, can he shoot. Boy, can he play basketball. He is just a good player that you want on your team. Simple as that. He is a very good player that you would put on your team because he's going to do everything just by the book. He's going to be a good basketball player. And that's exactly what they needed on their bench. Another basketball player. He's not going to want the ball every time. He's not going to be a ball hog. He's not going to want to score. They already have those guys. They have Jaylen Brown. They have Jason Tatum. And now they have Malcolm Brogdon. They have Marcus Smart. They have all these guys who can score. So they did not need another guy who needs to score. But he will if he's given the opportunity. If he's open in the corner like they be somehow magically getting, he's going to hit that shot. And I think he's a very good addition to their team, which is why I have the Celtics at number 1. Number 2, a little bit of a surprise, not a full surprise, but I have the Philadelphia 76ers. Why do I have the Philadelphia 76ers? Because of James Harden. James Harden has had that same hamstring injury for as long as I can remember now. He should, by the end of this offseason, he should be 95% to 100% back to normal. And if you have a guy like James Harden 100% back to normal, he's going to put buckets on your team. Simple as that. Last season, he joined the 76ers at the trade deadline. So he didn't really put much of a emphasis on the team as much. He helped them, of course, make the playoffs and everything like that, but they were already, in that situation. Now he's with them for an off season, and he's going to be with them for the full season. So now I feel that he is going to be more implemented into their offense, and everything's just going to go together very well. It's going to mush together very well with him and his pick and roll offense. And Joel Embiid is just going to be better this time around. Last season, it was still new. Chemistry wasn't fully there. So I think this is the season where they actually mix together and well. Will they make the finals? It's a possibility, but that could be just because I'm biased. I like James Harden. I really do. I like him a lot. A lot of people don't. I like him, but I'm going to put him 76ers number 2. Number 3, not really much of a shock. I have the Heat, who were the first seed last season. The only reason I have them at number 3 this season is because I think the 76ers and the Celtics will step up a little bit more and give them a little bit more of a run for their money. So the Heat will be number 3. Nothing really to say about them. They didn't make any big improvements. They got that guy Jovic. I don't know exactly how good he is. He had a pretty decent summer league. Maybe he'll be a good addition. Who knows? But they are still a very sound team, and they're gonna win. They're good at they're very good defensively. They're gonna win games. They're gonna be exactly how the Heat always are or have been these past few years. They're gonna play defense and they're gonna win games. That's just what they do. They play defense, win games. That's it. They haven't made any new guys or anything like that. So I'll give them number 3. Number 4, I have the Bucks. Same situation with the Miami Heat. I'll put them in number 4 because they are still a very good team, but they did not make any new additions. Now, I feel like teams like the Heat and the Bucks need to make more additions in order to put that edge over these up-and-coming teams. I don't think that if the Bucks keep playing the same offense, they're going to make the finals again. They can, because they're still a great team with Giannis being the great player that he is. They can still make it. But as you saw last season in the playoffs, once one man gets hurt, their offense crumbles and they can't win. Now, if they would have gotten someone else to fill in that role if someone gets injured, or another guy to put on the bench or something, then I maybe would have put them higher. But right now, they're the exact same team they were last season, just without guys injured. So I'll put them at number 4. Number 5, I have the Atlanta Hawks. They made an addition. Murray. He is a I'm not going to say very good player, but the things that he did for the San Antonio Spurs showed that he's somebody. He can do something, and he plays basketball. Now, I'm not going to call him a superstar. I haven't watched enough of him to call him a superstar yet. But having him on that team is going to take a lot of the burden off of Trae Young's shoulders. Trae Young is the guy on that team. He's still going to be the guy on that team. But having a guy like Murray on that team is going to give him more breathing room. Maybe he can do a lot more now. Maybe instead of wasting all of his energy trying to score every bucket in the game and be the reason for every single point, he can relax a little bit, maybe catch and shoot. Maybe he can do other things now, so it might work out for them, and I think it is going to work out with the big 3 being Murray, Trae Young, and Collins. And mind you, Capella's still on that team, so that's a very good team. I forgot about Capella. Still a very good team. I think they're going to be number 5 with that new addition. Simple. They may have lost Danilo Gallinari, but they gained a new guy who can put the ball on the floor. Simple as that. Number 6, I have the Bulls. The Bulls had a good season last season, but injuries came over them. So if Lonzo comes back, which I think he is, I think they'll be back to the team that they were. They may not win, but they definitely will be in the playoffs. Give them the 6th seed. Number 7, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Why do I have the Cleveland Cavaliers? I have them because of the run that they made last season. They showed that they came to play, that these boys want to win. And no superstar on that team, but they're playing ball. These guys are playing ball. Garland, what's the center's name? Allen. These dudes are playing ball. So Evan Mobley, I can't even say anything on them because I haven't even watched enough of their games. But from what I'm seeing, what I have seen, they've put in work on these teams. They really have put in work on these teams. So I can't count on them. I can't not count on them. So I'm gonna put them at number 7. Number 8, everyone's probably gonna be like, why are these guys number 8? I got the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, I don't like the Brooklyn Nets. We all know this already, okay? We all know I don't like the Brooklyn Nets, but that's not why I have them at number 8. I had them at number 8 because they are going through too many problems. Mind you, like I said, I'm doing this pretty early. This is before the Brooklyn Nets have even made any trades or anything with Kevin Durant or Kyrie. But right now, they are going through too many problems, and I do not believe that they are going to have these guys, these players. Maybe Kevin Durant. Maybe they still will have Kevin Durant, but Kyrie's probably going to be gone or somewhere. So we have to say that the Nets aren't going to be finals contenders. We can't say that right now. Too much problems are happening in that team. So we have to say that right now, the Brooklyn Nets I'll put them at A seed because they're still a good team, and Ben Simmons I think is playing this season as well. So I'll leave them at A seed, but I'm not counting on them to be a winning team or anything. Number 9, and with the final spot in the Eastern Conference, I have the Toronto Raptors. Yes, I did not put the Knicks. I did not put the Hornets. The reason I put the Raptors is because the Raptors always win. I don't know what it is about that team. I don't know if it's the coaching, if Pascal Siakam, he's that guy, or him and Van Lee are those guys. But that team always manages to win. I don't know what it is, but last season, I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs. I really did not think that. And they did. They made it. So what is it about the Toronto Raptors that makes them win? Who knows? But I have to put them on this list because they're probably going to be there anyway. I doubt they're going to have a lottery pick. These guys always find a way to make the playoffs. Don't know what it is. The guys must be good. The guys must be good. I have to watch more of their games, but these guys must be that good because they always win. Always win. Even after losing Kyle Lowry, who I thought was the guy on that team, he's obviously not because they're still winning without him. It's insane. But there you go. I'm going to run through it again. In the West, number 1, Grizzlies. 2, Suns. 3, Mavericks. 4, Warriors. 5, Timberwolves. 6, Lakers. And like I said, these last couple ones could be interchanged. Pelicans 7, 8, Nuggets. 9, Clippers. And for my 9 in the East, we got number 1, Celtics, number 2, 76ers, number 3, the Miami Heat, number 4, the Bucks, number 5, the Hawks, number 6, the Bulls, 7, the Cavaliers, 8, the Nets, 9, the Raptors. Now, like I said, I will be making another one, most likely, because there's going to be some trades or something that happens later on in this offseason where I'm going to have to make another one. But as of right now, that is my prediction. It might change, but right now, this is what I believe is going to happen. Who I think is going to make the finals, you're going to have to wait and see. But as of right now, these are my playoff predictions and one extra team. So that's pretty much it for this episode. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Maybe the next one we'll talk more about this, but I'll see you guys when that time comes. For right now, I'll see you guys later. Hope you agree. If you did agree with this, like the video. If you didn't agree with this, like the video. But most of all, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, share the video. I appreciate all the shares, all the likes, all the comments, definitely all the subscriptions. I appreciate it all. So I'll talk to you guys later, all right? Thanks for listening. Peace.